Hello everyone, it's me, Mario, and welcome back to the next episode of Let's Hey Mario, yes? You're not supposed to be in here right now, it's my time to record. What? But the schedule says, Mario, this isn't the right day for you, you're supposed to be in tomorrow. Oh, that explains it. That explains why the Kirby run is up instead of the Pokemon Nuzlocke. I thought Luigi just forgot to set the right thingy. No, Mario, he didn't forget to set the right thing. Oh, I just thought Luigi forgot to set the right thingy. Nope, sorry Mario, today's my day, you're in tomorrow. Okay, well, then I will see you all again shortly on Let's Play. Watch my stuff, You're just still advertising my stuff in the annotations at the end of the video, right? That was the deal. I advertise you, you advertise me, and we both make it. Okay, sounds good to me. Bye everyone, see you next time. Goodbye! Sorry about that everyone, I think we've got things under control now. Thanks for covering for me, Yoko. Appreciate it. So this room is kind of cool. It's very simple, simplistic. Sorry if I'm a little off my game. The conversation kind of threw me. I didn't expect a Mario to be in here. Oh look, the wheel partner's annoying and won't let me do things. And now the wheel partner doesn't exist. You have to be very careful with these bombs. If you hit that bottom one, you're not getting the treasure. And by not getting the treasure, I mean you have to leave and come back. And we got a Christmas tree, just in almost time for Christmas. That's next week. So, hey, Merry Almost Christmas, guys, from everyone here at Yokuo Plays. And I'm sure Mario would say the same. These are what are you doing? Hey! 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 Alright, fine, do what you want. So the right one explodes, the left one takes you where we just were, and this one takes you forward. That door just takes you back to the last room. This is another pretty cool room. All these stars are indicators that tell you where to go. And there are a ton of treasures in this room. Well, not directly in this room, but in rooms that this room takes you to. For instance, here, it's a game of guess the button. We hit the right button, we get Kong's Barrel, which is an obvious Donkey Kong Country reference for those that didn't know. As I'm sure you're aware, in Donkey Kong Country, you have to hit the barrel to unleash Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong, whoever you're not at the time. And that is an obvious reference to that series. This, meanwhile, I have no idea. It's really specific, so I would assume it's something. My guess is either Earthbound or Metroid, or maybe Fire Emblem. I'm not familiar with early Fire Emblem, I'm not familiar with Earthbound and Metroid really at all. If you know what that was, the Ramia's scale I think it was called, let me know in the comments, I'm curious, I'd like to know. Meanwhile, back in this room, we're just going through to other rooms, seeing what's available. This is one of those annoying rooms. There's probably not a treasure in here, but you never know, so you just have to check. So you have to break all of those. And unfortunately, if you're like me and accidentally leave the room, you have to come back and do it all again. So, welcome to Block Breaking Extravaganza 2016. For some reason, the candy stops our feathers. That's actually the subtitle. Block Breaking Extravaganza 2016 is the name of the event. The candy blocks our feathers is the subtitle. Once again, Hollywood, get on this. I'm giving you gold here. And by gold, I mean probably like bronze at best. But, you know, I need residual commissions and stuff, so come on. Throw me a bone. Or something. Plasma Whip's on screen with me now. Plasma is an interesting power. You shoot little beams, which is actually probably why there's not a laser ability in this game. I just realized that's probably exactly why. As you move around and conduct static electricity, it builds up. You saw a circle come up around Plasma Whip earlier, and you're probably going to see it again soon. And if not, you'll see it on me in a second, because I'm doing it too now. The bigger the circle gets, the more flashy it gets, the bigger your blast. So I'm fully charged right now. Unfortunately, I'm not hitting high enough to get that. Now, there's an actual way to do this, but I'm bouncing off my partner's head. I think it's if you hit up at the right time, you'll bounce right off your partner's head and get an extra jump. I think it's up. It might be the jump button, but I don't think it is. I don't remember. It's something I just kind of do, and I don't really think about it. You know how, like, when you're playing a fighting game or something, and you're trying to explain to somebody, oh, well, you just hold down, hit B, rotate the joystick around something, and then, you know, Hadouken or Hadoken. We're gonna pretend I said that right the first time, guys. It's kind of like that. It's a little hard to explain, but you know when you have the controller in your hand. It's just muscle memory. Speaking of muscle memory, in Revenge of Meta Knight, I did a thing where I was riding the wheel partner and I jumped. Well, when Kirby's the wheel, he can't jump. You can only jump as the wheel partner. And I need to jump in order to hit the switch in time. So we're just gonna bring Wheelie into the mix, even though he does drive me crazy more often than he doesn't. And here we go! Now, I tried to be a little fancy there. I thought I had an extra second or two. I did not. That's a very quick switch. Not as bad as the one from last part in the castle, but still pretty demanding. That was a perfect run I just did, and I had to do that to get through. It was not going to happen any other way. And of course, I had to use a wheel ability to get the tire. Also, how did you fit a tire in that treasure chest? The size seems very not proportionate. Probably shouldn't overthink this. I'm playing as a pink blob that eats everything. Oh well. Checking this, I have one treasure left to get in here, and I know that because I got some ahead of when I should have. It makes a good marker. I've got the star up there, so I don't want to touch that until I get the last treasure. I am asleep, because sometimes Kirby just needs to take a nap. And now I'm basically Princess Peach. Oh, Mario, please save me. That's the best Peach impression I've got. Sorry, guys. Peach, did you say you needed saving? Mario, go away right now. I'm recording. That was just me. Apparently, it was convincing. Oh, well. I feel like Mario's just waiting for me to get done in here so he can come in and record anyway. I'm not sure. But this is my time to shine. Speaking of my time to shine, let's go check this door before we head out. And there's not a treasure in here, but all kinds of goodies. So of course, now that we're almost at the end of this game and lives don't carry over to the next game we play, I had got 2 lives. Honestly, there's not a lot coming up that's really challenging. We've passed all the really challenging stuff, mainly at the castle. Let's zoom along here, go back to the 3-door room, and see what trials and perils await in the middle bottom door. But first, we save, because saving is good. If there's one thing I've learned in all my years playing RPGs, you save that game as often as you can. You never know when something will go wrong. There was one time when I was young, oh jeez, I say young, probably like 12 or so, which is comparatively young. Get over there and take the power. I was playing Super Mario RPG, and I had played for about 2.5 hours. I had not saved. Lo and behold, the power went out. Very unfortunate. Now here I have to make a choice. I can either hit left or right. I hit left, so I don't get the 1-up, but I get to take the path over here, which leads to a treasure. If I had hit that one on the far right that I saw before, the one right above me now, I would have blocked the treasure off. Head back up here now, and just continue on normally. Now that should be treasure number 59, so I only have 1 left before I trigger that thing I want to see what I'm getting into. I'm not going to block anything, so let's do it. Anyway, moral of the story from earlier, save your game. You will regret it if you don't, especially if you've been playing for hours. Yep, 1 treasure left to get, and it's probably my favorite of the bunch. I say probably, but it definitely is. It's also kind of a clever little puzzle. Ow. And I get a yo-yo ability, which is actually pretty helpful. I mean, specifically in this case, it is going to be helpful, but in general, it is very helpful. Now, I thought I was being clever, walking in front of the spring to duck down. Apparently, when I duck down, I hop up just a little millimeter or so, and it's enough to trigger the spring. Speaking of springs, hit those with a yo-yo, and go back down and just carefully, there we go. Die, sleep ability. And I did what Link has a hard time doing. I obtained the Triforce. Take that, Ganon. I don't know why you had so much trouble with it in your games. I did it easily and instantly. I mean, come on. I'm dressed like Ness, and I got the Triforce. And Mario made an appearance this part. So, what else do you want? Oh, a boss fight? Alright, we can give you a boss fight. I don't believe you all have seen this boss in this game yet. I don't know his name. He's basically like a rock titan, though. So, he tries to smash us, and we try to slam him. Of course, my ice partner is dying. The best way to protect yourself here is to get the stone ability, that way you're safe. Also, it helps you dodge attacks, as you'll see shortly. And by shortly, I mean now. He tries to grab you and hurt you severely. Turn into stone, and apparently he loses the ability to grab you, because that makes sense. Grab one of these so I can become stone again. Now, the flexing muscle statue is pretty rare to see. It's not the rarest one. There is a gold Mario, not amiibo, that's rarer. But that's pretty rare. He just did it 2 times in 5 seconds. I've never seen anything quite like it. It was kind of cool. I gave him a second to jump in. He did not jump in. So, teleporting extravaganza, and once again he goes off to the right. So it's gotta be something with how the game's programmed. It makes no sense for him to go that way. So if you look over on the left-hand side, it kind of bothers me a little. But look at our score. 999,999,0. They could have just tossed me that extra 9 at the end, but they did not. Either way, that is maximum score. My partner is literally dragging me down. And we are back near the entrance. This is the first room we were in this Great Cave Offensive game. Run to the left, and instead of nothing, there's a warp star, and we are out. And that is the Great Cave Offensive. We made it out with a lot of treasure and a Triforce, so now we can go take over Hyrule or guard the Sacred Realm. I think Kirby's more of a chaotic good. He runs around eating people to death. He just kind of does what he wants, so who really knows if he's going to protect the Sacred Realm? I feel like we're probably okay. Contrary to popular opinion, King Dedede might be able to help too. A lot of people think he's evil, and we do fight him pretty often in these games. However, he's not really that bad. He's just kind of misunderstood, and he doesn't explain things. He needs to have conversations with Kirby that he is just not really having. Kirby's adventure could have been pretty much prevented if he had just had a conversation with Kirby and go, "Hey there, Kirby!" This is my imitation of the English dub. I'm so sorry. "Hey there, Kirby!" I'm not even going to try. If he had just told Kirby, "Hey, there is a nightmare locked inside the fountain. Please don't disrupt that," we probably could have prevented a lot of things from happening. Or they could have made a plan, even gotten Meta Knight in on everything. The 3 of them could have taken on Nightmare right away, instead of going through 6.5, almost, yeah, completely 7 stages of utter bull. But these people don't have conversations, because honestly, if they did, we wouldn't have a game. On screen, we're just seeing the different items that we got across this playthrough. There are 60 treasures in all, including a bunch of references, as we've discussed. I don't know if the Sun Ring is a reference either. I'm thinking it might be a Fire Emblem reference, if anything. I don't know why the 4 seasons all have hearts. The charm looks more like an Ankh or Ankh, however you want to pronounce it. I don't know what makes shiny bamboo so shiny, but I'm sure shiny pandas love it. Is there a shiny panda Pokemon? Guys, let me know in the comments if there is a shiny panda Pokemon, or I guess a regular panda Pokemon. I think there is, I just don't remember its name. So if you could help me out and tell me, I'd appreciate it. Treasures found, 60 out of 60 total, a kind of annoying amount. But it is complete. We got 100% on this run, just like we wanted to do. And that is pretty much going to do it for this part. They say congratulations, and we have flickering gold and jewels, and Kirby is rich, and it'll never be seen again. Next time we will start Milky Way Wishes, one of the most interesting games in the whole group. But until then, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell everyone in the face of existence about us, and we will see you here again on the next part for Milky Way Wishes. Until then, we'll see you all later. Bye!